Hi everyone, I was just watching some YouTube. Have you noticed that on YouTube, I don't know, at least for me, it seems like the people that I'm subscribed to don't come up. And, well, all that comes up is the war. Don't even hear about the other, oops, my finger, the other bad things that are going on in the world. But, something came up about the 50s. I forgot what it said, the word in front of it. But they were showing about cars, and there were some beautiful red cars. Those have been around. No, my favorite car is a Red Corvette. But they had a car, and I kept trying to look. They never got close enough to show the name. And they finally showed it. It was beautiful red. I don't know what year it was. It was old. But it was a Fairlane. I think it was a Ford Fairlane. Oh my God, what a beautiful car. My goodness. For some reason, I think there was in some kind of movie or something. I don't know. If you know, let me know. But it reminded me of that Red Corvette. And those new people who don't know my story about my Red Corvette, when I got my driver's license, or even before, my father said he would buy me a car. So he said he had, I forgot how much the money was now, quite a bit of money. Back then, cars didn't cost that much. He said, you could either get whatever you want and use up all the money, or you can get a cheaper car and I'll give you the rest of the money. So me being the person I'm in a different situation now, but I would always want to save money. Well, I still want to save money, but when you're on a fixed income from a monster, you can't save money. But anyhow, so I thought, well, I wanted a Red Corvette, but I thought I'd rather get a cheaper car. It still was a sports car. It was a Datsun. I always knew which one it was. I can't think of it now. But anyhow, so I thought I'll get a cheaper car, and then I'll take the money and put it in the bank, and then that will be my fund toward buying a house one day or something like that. So we went and looked, and I fell in love with this car. It was blue, which is my favorite color. Even though I wanted a Red Corvette, blue was my favorite color. So anyhow, I got the car and all, and then my father never gave me the difference of the money, so I should have got the Red Corvette. I don't know why he said that. I have no idea. And he was very well to do, so it's not like he didn't have the money. I don't know. I have no idea, but I'm kicking myself since that day. Because when else in my life will I be given such an offer? Get any car you want, Now my car is old and didn't start the other day, and I'm always afraid to drive it because it could break down, I could get stuck, and ugh, that Red Corvette. So do any of you have any favorite cars? Or I don't know, mostly guys are into cars, but I don't know, something about a Red Corvette. I have no idea. I don't even know if I've seen a Red Corvette. Oh, I did once. Oh my gosh, how many years ago was it? I want to say 10 years ago. We were at the gas station, and there was a guy filling up his car, and I had a couple of my kids in the car, and I said, oh my God. And they right away knew, oh, there's Mom's Red Corvette. I wish. And so I thought, I'm going to go over and ask if I can have a picture of me next to the Red Corvette. And so my son, my first marriage, said, yeah, go ahead, do it. And then, oh, maybe it was more than 10 years ago. Polly, I think, was a baby, because I think it was my daughter. She gets embarrassed on everything, just like her father. Except he doesn't get embarrassed to raise his voice to me, but to other people he's always embarrassed. And she's like, no, don't do it. And my other son from my first marriage says, yeah, you should do it. So I did. So I went over and I said, I says, excuse me, this may sound strange. I said, but my favorite car is a red Corvette. And he had a Stingray. That's kind of like, and I said, instead of choosing to get a red Corvette, I chose to have a family. So I was wondering, could I have a picture by your red Corvette? And he's like, sure. And he gets in the picture with me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so close to this red Corvette. I could just have a picture of me next to a red Corvette. And he was in the picture. And there was no way back then. I didn't know how to crop pictures or anything. I don't even think you could. I mean, I'd have to crop the car out, but what was I going to say? Oh, well, it's your car, but can you not be in the picture? I never thought he'd be in the picture. My goodness. But anyhow, that's as close as I got to my red Corvette. So let me know if you ever had like a dream car or anything. I still wonder what would it have been like to have that red Corvette. Another car I really liked was a Volkswagen. My uncle, my cousin, the one who's like a brother to me, his father was from Germany, and he always had a Volkswagen. I don't know how he said, I can't say it right the way he did, but anyhow. And I always wanted one. He had a white one. And one of my sons said, one of my banner birthdays, one of those birthdays, those special birthdays, he was going to get me one, a Volkswagen. I know we call it Volkswagen, but Volkswagen, that's how I think you pronounce it. And he was saying he was looking for one, well, he got this wife, and guess what? I didn't get my Volkswagen or my Corvette. So anyhow, didn't get it. I'm grateful I have my car. I always pray my car will get me from point A to B. It's like the other day when we went to the lab. I'm like, please get us to the lab and the store and the drugstore. And, well, we didn't get to everything because of the shock of the price of the medicine. I still didn't get gas. Probably should have, because who knows what it cost. I don't even know. The last time I got gas, I think it was $3.20. I know it's way over $4 now. But what are you going to do? But yep, that was my dream, my red Corvette. So I just continue to dream about it. Obviously, it's just something materialistic, but I was just thinking, I think it was the day I was in the grocery store. Oh yeah, when we were in the grocery store. And guess who else was there? Yep, the monster was there. And what's he doing? He was looking at these Dr. Scholl's, I don't know if they're insoles or something like that. And I looked in his cart, and he had all kinds of treats for himself, his Cheez-Its and his Pop-Tarts, all different Pop-Tarts and all kinds of things. And he had these brand new earbuds. He had other earbuds and brand new earbuds in his ears. And I'm like, what are you doing with those? And why don't you have anything for your son in the cart? And he says he can have earbuds. He can do what he wants. Oh, I was fuming mad. I couldn't believe it. And then, I started thinking, everything I had in my cart was for my son, because it was the day with my medicine, that was shockingly too high. And I thought, he really has some gall. He never thinks of his own child but himself. He acts like he's a teenager. Paulie's a teenager. He should have earbuds. I don't even know if that's what they're called. It's a thing you put in your ear, and you Bluetooth it to your phone. Yeah, he bought that for himself. And then Paulie had said that, oh yeah, he bought them because he lost his other ones. I didn't even know he had other ones. Yes, he's had several earbuds, unless I'm saying I'm wrong. So has our daughter. He's bought her that too. She gets whatever she wants. It really, really hurts me that he doesn't feel Polly is worthy of that. I told him, I will be expecting to see them coming in the mail for Polly. No, they won't be coming in the mail. I really don't understand that monster. So, then all of a sudden, that red Corvette didn't seem like nothing at all to me. But I did realize all these years I've been a mom, I would never buy something like that for myself. Never. I mean, even now, well, I can't afford it, but if I had them, I would never. I would buy them for Polly. But he is really the most selfish, ruthless, awful. Ugh. I was human mad. I had the worst headache by the time I got home. My neck was hurting real bad. Seeing that he's just taking his sweet time, looking at whatever. He goes shopping worse than a woman does. Buys himself stuff and eats out. Does what he wants. Has 2 vehicles. Won't let me borrow one to bring his child wherever he has to go. I don't know. Never have I met a monster like that, and I hope I never meet one again. Well, I won't because we don't leave the house. But anyhow, yes, how my story veered off to there, I don't know. But anyhow, comment below if you ever had a favorite car. And if you did you ever get it? So for now, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button. Or it's a thumbs up. It's a button with a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to be kind to people. You don't know what they're going through. Be kind to yourself. Most importantly, stay safe. And please, please pray for those poor people across the ocean. I was just watching a story about an American who got killed. It just, oh my God, it breaks my heart. It's terrible. It's just awful. So keep those people in your prayers. Thanks for stopping by. Come back again. Bye.